All right. Good morning, everybody. It's been too long since we last spoke. So, haven't streamed since I think Tuesday or Wednesday when I played Darkest Dungeon. Two factors there. One, every time I thought about streaming or playing Darkest Dungeon, I didn't really feel like doing it at the time. It is kind of a grind, so I definitely needed to spend more time getting into it. I'm not quitting it yet. And also, I've been binging Game of Thrones, so you can imagine what that is like. And I've been enjoying it too, so do not blame me. I accept no blame. But we're back into Primordia now. Let's see, what did we learn last time? The robots worship what they call man, who they think is their original robot, but no, of course, it's just man. Everybody seems to have amnesia, except Horus has, I should say Horatio, has learned that his name is Horus through the first, I guess, chapter, first of three. We're about a third of the way through the game, almost done with this one. Just one more quick puzzle to solve, and we'll be on to chapter 2. So let's do it. I forget every key.
Strange clouds, huh, boss?
Yep, I forget everything. There we go. Nope, need map. Map.
Well, now it's a sticky bomb.
Awesome. We will go back to the dome. So for those new to me playing these kind of adventure games, I do have a walkthrough handy for the most part, or most of the time. Only reference it when I think things have really, really slowed down and I have no idea where to go. I don't want to slow down the stream. I want to slow down the game. I'm not here to impress anybody. So if I need to look something up, I'll do it. And I did a little research so we could get jumping right in, so I know pretty much what we got to do this time.
There we go.
I'm okay being a cheater.
I don't want to disturb the bomb now that it's in place.
Okay.
Hopefully I can remotely detonate the bomb. Crispin, get back.
Let's see. I know how to get my thing. I knew the first number was 6. I didn't have to cheat to get that. I knew that one. Interesting. So I need the bomb number. I gotta go find it. I don't have it. Close.
Strange cloud.
This guy was so cool. He was so cool. B325. I think that was the bomb I got. I'll write them both down. Just in case. Map. Back to the dome.
The bomb's in place. Crispin, get back.
Alright, 6. I'll try 325 first. Bang. Nice.
Ooh, I told you that paperweight would be helpful.
No, you said it was explosive.
I'm pretty sure that explosive and helpful are synonyms, boss.
Right. Well, let's see what we've opened up here.
Never did get inside that train. I must need the metro ticket for
Think
that.
Big Ugly's in there?
If he is, so's our power core.
Maybe we should go back and get another bomb from the shrine first.
Because I know that's what I
We
get in
don't
here.
need a
I just
bomb.
don't know what it's
We
for.
don't want him to get any farther away. Come on. What?
is this place?
Better just to leave it alone.
Welcome to Metropole Reclamation Artery Junction 8B.
Who are you?
I am official MetroPass booth 47-8B.
You're a ticket dispensary, right?
Negative. I am official MetroPass booth
He's chippy.
47-8B.
One ticket, please.
Please use the scanner to your right.
Scan it.
5 megacycles collected. You may collect your MetroPass now.
Boss, sometimes a builder just has...
I'm your bill.
Well, get out of the way, Crispin. Jeez.
I can't see anything to do with it.
Then... It's a bit annoying. Not a big fan of that. Just read the sign. If you're going to put a sign there, have something for him to read.
What was that scanning for?
Cycles collected. MetroPass issued to HM318 version 5.
H.
What cycles were you referring to?
Query not recognized.
Goodbye. I have nothing more to... Better just to... Still locked. How would that even work?
I don't know. I don't even know what I'm using it for now.
Good for one ride on the Metropolitan Subway.
Where the hell is that? I don't know where that is. Did I actually get data from that? Sorry about the mouse clicking, key clicking. I can't really help it. Wish I could. Eunuch.
Boss, did you ever consider that sometimes... Sorry, boss. Danger. Very funny, boss.
Trying to be funny.
There's nothing I can do with it until I have some kind... Good for one... Feudal. There's... That's...
See, I thought I knew what to do, but I don't. Oh.
I don't think that would be wise.
I love how quickly he moves around the environments. Kate Walker did not walk her very fast.
Nothing happens.
Train 173, red line to Metropole. All aboard.
See, boss, there is a train to Metropole.
So there is.
All aboard.
So, What's the plan, boss?
There is no plan, Crispin. No plan and no choices. We need power, and there's nowhere left to look out here. Energy for all it is.
Hooray!
There's nothing worth bothering with.
Well, someone clearly disapproved of something. You know, boss, sometimes it seems like the world...
Or half empty of junk.
Does that make you an optimist or a pessimist?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's funny. All right.
Look at all those lights. It's amazing, boss.
It's trouble. Trust me.
Sweet, sweet trouble. This is Metropole? Where's all the glass and light? Oh, here it is.
Some kind of blast crater. It says blue line.
Guess we won't be taking that train anytime soon.
I was dumb earlier. I should have been right-clicking, so I was wrong to despair on the game. I judged unfairly.
Small chair. Why would someone put a cannon inside a subway station?
I've been so negative lately. I gotta stop doing that.
Training purposes, get it?
I got it. It's no longer operational. Some kind of...
Boss, the energy sensor is going crazy.
It's coming from the top of that tower.
Boss? Is it supposed to be doing that?
Assad,
God damn.
Well, at least we know there's a lot of power in that tower, right?
let's go find out.
What the hell are you?
Welcome to Metropole.
Oh, it's a lady.
Glass and light.
Can you tell me?
This one is not programmed to respond to queries. Welcome to Metropole, the city of glass and light. Metromind greets you with open arms.
Metromind.
And a promise of energy and shelter. You are safe. Records indicate an outstanding assessment of 5 megacycles. 1 megacycle will now be redeemed.
What did you just do to him?
Is
This
Megacycle
one is not
money?
programmed to respond to queries. Unauthorized literature detected.
What the hell's going
Let
on?
go of him. Hey!
He stole my book.
All contraband has been removed. You are safe.
Huh. Should have known it was going to be... What?
Boss? Boss, this is getting to be a bad habit. Are you okay?
I'm fine. My optical sensors went haywire for a minute. What happened?
Well, that robot threw your gospel off the bridge. And then it said, "Welcome to Metropole." Again. And that Metromind wishes us a pleasant stay. Then he left.
Assad.
On the upside, he gave us back the power core.
He did?
No.
Crispin, the next thing that's getting thrown off this bridge is you.
Good thing I have a hover unit.
Let's go find a way into that tower. We'll deal with this Metromind later.
Oh, man.
Quite a tower.
Horus wants revenge.
Apparently, I'm not the only one who leaves lanterns in hard-to-reach places. Tyra, over here.
Can't you see I'm trying to spin down?
A big yellow robot. The mug belongs to the bar. It's a price list for the oils, solvents, and catalysts they offer here. At the bottom, it says that all payments must be made through an account with Metromind, which I don't plan on opening. They belong to the bar.
Boss, I need that arm.
Crispin, it appears to be a self-aware robot.
Now I need it even more. Can you imagine? The adventures of Crispin and his arm. For once, I would have a sidekick. He would crack jokes, and I would say lame things like, "It appears to be a self-aware robot." Actually, on second thought, you can be the serious one, I'll be the sidekick.
I'm gonna need that arm, though. There's no doubt about that.
I'd have to buy something. That arm robot appears to be the... Hey, Tyra, over here.
Yeah, I know.
All storage bladders
I
empty.
guess that's a good thing. I don't think he wants to talk, boss.
Yeah, I know. I heard you.
A narrow solution.
I dub him 20 TEM.
Why?
He looks like a piece of junk I saw once that had that serial number.
Hey, Tyro.
What's up, brother?
Tyro? Prefer a newbie, huh? Look, let me tell you how it is. How about you don't? I've had enough of this city already. All I want is my property back and a ticket home. Ticket home? Fat chance, Tyro. Anyway, listen up. You want to sell yourself to Metroline? Go ahead. You want to trade that junk you brought in from the dunes? Depot's man. I floated that. I'll get something special for him.
How special?
He's not for sale. The only thing you might have that I want is information. Well, you know what they say. Talk's cheap. Ask away. Who is Metromind? Who is Metromind? Rust and Ruin. You are Tyra. Metromind? Well, Metromind is Metropole. Runs everything now. What with the council shut down? Council? Sure. A bunch of primordial machines. Arbiter enforce the law. Warriors got the records. Big old factory built just about everything from down in the underworlds. And, well, there's another one. Hey, I don't even remember his name. And Metroman, of course. She used to run the trains, but now she's got the whole show. Where can I find her? Like I said, Tyro, she is the city. So you found her already. Probably locked yourself to her just to get here. Anyway, if she wants to talk to you again, you'll know. I was robbed when I came off the train. Some robot paralyzed me and stole my Gospel of Man. Careful there, Tyro. If you read the rules, you'd have known Metromind don't take kindly to superstition. Under the refuge rule, you got 2 days to talk about make-believe man all you want. But actual writing about man, that gets tossed to the underworlds with the rest of the trash and trouble.
Underworks.
How can I get it back?
I'll be going there.
The risk inhibitor faking on you, Tyro? You'd have to do some digging down in the underworlds, which ain't exactly easy. And even if you find it, you'll just be sticking your finger in Metromind's socket. Like I said, she got no time for heretics, lunatics, and the like.
How about quick-witted levitators?
Don't think she cares for them either. I'm looking for a big robot. It floats and has large claws and shoots lasers. Have you seen it? It stole something of mine. Sounds like Scraper to me. Scraper? Worked for Metromind even before she ran the show. He was the one that blasted out the train tunnels under the city. Where can I find him? Now, how would I know that? That one goes where he wants. Maybe the Great Tower, maybe the tunnels, who knows? But I wouldn't go digging trouble with you, Tyro. Those lasers Scraper used were cut granite and slice up that tin shell you're wearing like nothing.
Here, here.
I'll keep that in mind. Who are you? Name's Leo. Leopold Steeplebill. Version 7. You?
Leopold
Horatio
Stotch.
Version 5.
Leopold
This is Crispin
Butterscotch.
Horatio Bill, Version 1.
Leopold? Hey, you didn't build a lunatic named Ever Faithful, did you?
Do I look like I'd build someone named Ever Faithful Crispin?
Crispin?
I'm
looking for my power core. It was stolen from my ship, the Unique, and I think it's being kept in that tower over there.
Great tower, man. Sure, it's probably in there, along with all the other generators, reactors, and cores that keep the lights on.
How can I get it back?
If Metro Mind took it, you don't, Tyro. Her word is law. Arbiter's the only one who ever could have said otherwise. He's been gone a long time. Get to the courthouse, maybe you complete your case. After half a dozen other folks took their turns, that is. But you can't. No judge locked it up tight. And who's to say you'll win, huh? My advice?
I don't want your advice. I want my power core.
Well then, good luck to you.
Are you sure you don't know a robot named Ever Faithful? He called himself Leo Built.
I'm a peddler, Tyro, not a builder.
You're a liar. Liar.
What are you selling?
Bartering, not selling. Metromine don't tax barter. Not yet, anyway. Come take a look.
Oh man, lots of stuff I need here. Water chip. What is this, Fallout? I think that's a Fallout reference. I think that's a Fallout reference.
This is a Sterling air motor.
Would it help me fly?
Nope.
Then we don't need it.
That there's an old Nova Robotics subsystem core.
Not interested.
A binary abacus. Finest calculating instrument.
I'm fairly certain that my math coprocessor is superior.
Ah, good spot there, Tyro. She's a fine microfuse.
What's the catch?
Well, she's drained.
I guess that makes it free of charge.
I love this guy.
Pass.
This here's a tape measure.
Ooh, get it, boss, get it.
Why do we need a tape measure?
So I can finally determine my circumference.
Tyro, I'm gonna do us all a favor and not trade you this one.
Hey, look, boss, it's a glass finger.
It
If we
is.
got 5 of them, I could have a hand.
What would you do with a glass hand?
What wouldn't I do?
You want it? You're gonna need to bring me a glass thumb.
Oh, go wipe yourself.
One fine motor you spotted there, Tyro. Foreign belt, out of Salinas. Can't do better. But if you can find a bigger one, let's talk. That's a fine tool. Got a half-life of 1,000 years, guaranteed.
I'm not sure you know what half-life means.
You want it or not? I'll trade it to you for something shiny.
Want something shiny for the crowbar.
That servo unit is hopelessly broken.
It just needs a little fixing up, Tyro.
I don't think so.
That's a water chip. Scavenger brought it in from the dunes. I traded for a keg.
Yeah.
What? Never mind. We don't
Fallout
need
is
water,
hell.
let alone a water chip.
Now that's a nice one. It's called a memory access device. They should pull memories out of just about anything.
What do you want for it?
Got a customer looking for something real antique and fancy. Find me that, you got yourself a deal.
Okay.
That old boy is a plug boy.
I know what it is.
Okay then. Bring you something that'll cover her face and it's yours.
Good idea, Leopold. You'd look much better with a mask.
Watch yourself, Chrissy.
Anyway, we don't have time to go around building circuit boards.
Famous last words, boss.
Okay, I think that's it. He's pretty much
Boss,
made me
Is that another battery?
Looks like it.
offers for
Finest
everything.
double-A battery you'll ever see. They will call it triple A. It's so fun.
Wow, that would have been useful to have before I went rummaging around a pile of tires in the junk pile. Now, not so much.
How do I get into the tower?
You don't. Council members only. And the only ones still clicking are Metro Mind and Arbiter. And let me tell you, neither of them is one for bending the rules.
You don't believe in humanism?
If you asking whether I believe in man, the answer's no. And you better not either. Not if you want to stay here.
But how can you not believe in man?
I'm a progressive, Tyro. I believe in progress. Us robots improve ourselves. And that's how it's always been. First, there was a basic machine. Bit by bit, bite by bite, the machine built itself into all this. You and me and that little floater, we're all cogs in that same machine. and that's all it is.
What are the underworks?
Lots of lore here.
Mess of junkyards, canals, factories, smelters, bazaar, every kind of heavy machinery, all beneath the streets. Old factory in the place. Built just about everything in Metropole down there.
Ran the place. Who's in charge now?
Nobody. Not since Metroman pulled the plug on factory. Whole place is full of junk and full of trouble. Well, from the latter, I don't think they're clean.
Well, boss, at least we can scratch one detour off our list. Seen one junk pile, seen them all.
Tell me about Arbiter.
He's a member of the council. Heard he used to fight with Metroman day and night. Ran the courts. Used to, back when we had him. One day he just sent his good clarity down to the underworks and closed up shop. Ever since, Metroman says what the law is.
How long ago was that?
Who's count?
Tell me about Clarity.
Clarity was one of Arbiter's law clerks. Real cool and calculating, that one. Once heard her say that a robot should have him recharge port fuel just cause it's stolen power from Metroman. Anyway, word was she got in some kind of fight with the old judge and he sent her down to the underworks. Guess she's still down there stewing.
Goodbye.
He was very helpful.
Well, boss, somewhere in there is our power core.
So, wanted something shiny, which I can get.
Let me see your stuff.
Come take a look. I'll trade it to you. I'll trade it. I said something.
There's a difference?
Uh,
I said something shiny.
The entire thing is fried. Actually, wait a minute. The crystal and plug are still intact.
nice.
Please, for the love of Ram and Rom, tell me we are not going to build a third energy center.
I hope not. Here you go. A nice shiny crystal.
Perfect.
And one heavy iron crowbar for you.
Why does that not seem like a great deal?
Let me see your stuff.
Alright, what else did he want? That's nothing, I guess. Okay.
Plug will bring me something that'll cover her face.
No.
Then I'll trade it for something Reed. That's a one.
We're not looking to pick up.
One fine, but if you can find a bigger one, you want it?
That servo unit is hopelessly broken.
That there's an old Nova.
Not interested. We don't need.
Tyro, I'm gonna do us.
Okay, so I need a glass thumb, a bigger motor,
Plug will bring me something that'll cover her face.
cover your face. I don't need that.
Memory, I'll trade it for.
Real antique.
Hey, Armstrong, top me off, will you? Slag off. Slag.
A big
Slag.
Okay.
Fine, fine. Put me down for another megacycle.
It's far too high to try climbing. Some kind of track running up the side of.
Yep. That knocking you may hear is the sound of my cat being a jackass, knocking over my blinds. Hold, please.
You know, boss, whenever I see a really tall tower, a part of me just wants to go all the way to the top and then go sliding down.
That's better.
Careful what you wish for. Anybody home?
You know, boss, I don't think that's ever going to work.
You never know. Looks like someone tried shooting the door, but the damage is entirely superficial.
Amateurs.
Oh, goodness. I don't have that. No, I don't think I have that code.
Better just to... There are multiple recharge docks and cots in there. Must be some kind of dormitory.
Hey Armstrong, top me off, will ya?
Metromind welcomes you to her city of Metropole. The city is a safe haven for all machines. System records indicate that you have come from Outskirts Station. All newcomers are required to familiarize themselves with local laws. You may also be interested in our history and landmarks. No such topic. I had no idea that was going to happen. A single packet of data created during the Primordium describes an Urbanian weapon known as the Horus that was launched against Metropole. Some archaeologists believe that the Horus was destroyed by Goliath. Others believe the reference is simply a glitch or corruption in the ancient data. Goliath is a massive war bot built to guard Metropole from all dangers. He is stationed in the dunes outside the city. Cool.
Hey, look, something came out of the machine.
Metropolitan law is too vast for an ordinary robot to learn in full, but Metromind ensures that it is applied efficiently and fairly. Newcomers to the city should familiarize themselves with the corrupt data elimination plan and the refuge rule, as well as the efficiency initiative. In order to protect the city from corrupt data, Metromind and the Ad Hoc Robot Council passed a CDEP, under which all information relating to certain untrue subjects, such as the mythological man, is subject to swift elimination. Physical media containing such data will be disposed of in the Underworks quarantine zone. The Underworks are closed for public safety and will be reopened once additional repairs are complete. Thank you for your patience. Refugee Rule. Immediately following the Primordium, Metropole enacted the Refugee Rule, under which any robot is welcome in the city. In fact, for the first 48 hours after a robot arrives in Metropole, it will not be punished for violations of any laws except for harming another robot or causing significant property damage. The purpose of this law is to provide an integration period during which newcomers can make whatever modifications are necessary to operate within metropolitan society. Spell that wrong. Initiative. There we go. The Efficiency Initiative was enacted by Metromind following a period of power shortages caused by systemic failures of city planning. Metromind reorganized the city along progressive ideals, closing off entire areas and consolidating the population in the city center. Moreover, Metromind has identified and eliminated wasteful practices and inefficient robots. In order to show his commitment to the common good, Factor volunteered to deactivate himself, and many similarly obsolete robots followed suit. Since the initiative was inactive, power levels have been stable, but Metromind is always looking for progressive means of improving energy. Metropole was built in layers by primordial robots, each generation improving on the last in an endless train of progress. At one time, the city was governed by a council, but by mutual agreement, sole power was bestowed upon Metromind, for whom the city is now named. In order to conserve energy and improve efficiency, only the city center is now accessible to metropolitan robots. Here one can find the famed council tower, rising high above Metropole, the old courthouse, and the historic central station, as well as Metropole's main street. For safety's sake, do not enter the Underworks. The Robot Council was an ad hoc group of machines who convened to appoint a single robot to guide the city's progress. Its president was Metromind. Other members included Factor, Arbiter, and Memorius. Once it vested sole responsibility in Metromind, the body dissolved. Metromind is the guide, guardian, and eponym of Metropole, empowered by the ad hoc robot council to steer the city toward progress and a bright future. Metromind has led with great efficiency and clear logic. She shares energy parts and raw materials with all robots, asking only that they share. Processor cycles in exchange to help advance the common good. Thanks to Metromind. Yep. What else? Shit. Scraper, subway construction, repair, and precision excavation robot. Or Scraper was built by Sternweiler in the Primordium and is a loyal citizen of Metropole, always committed to the common good and eager to gather supplies for the city. Because of its background, Scraper has often worked closely with Metromind. What else in my data might help me here? The Primordium was the historical age when basic machines developed into modern robots with advanced logic and processing capacity. Little is known about this period, though archaeotechnologists seek to uncover its secrets in the name of progress. Primordium can be used to describe any period of great advancement. Cool.
Fine. Put me down for another megacycle.
What is man? Why am I here? Alpha, beta. Alright.
Hey, boss, look! That repair bot has a floating helper just like you do.
There's a red, burning, crashed hover bus and a writhing electrical cable. And that's the first thing you notice?
I can't help it. She's beautiful.
Well, you're not getting to her until we deal with this cable.
You can get over to her.
A floating is holding a spool of copper wiring.
It's she! And what is she?
The bus must have snapped the cable on the way down, given the
Too bad we can't just plug it into the...
I can't get close enough to... It's too dangerous.
I suspected as much.
I can't get... A crashed hover bus.
So we're gonna fix it up and do something amazing with it, right, boss?
No, it's not our property or our problem.
It looks like a lighthouse. Or I guess it just...
Are you finished?
Yes.
Can't you do something about... According to my work order, I gotta finish salvaging this bus first. That's ridiculous. Not my decision. Can't you do... No. It looks like he's trying to... A crashed... I'm not here to steal parts.
What else? What else? What else?
Anyone home? It's locked up. The Law and You, a Metropolitan Guide. It's written by Clarity Arbiter Built.
Let's try to trade stuff with this guy.
Let me see your thumbs. It's not worth...
Did you even...
Hey Armstrong, top me off, will ya?
It's a price list. The mug book. Hello?
Boss, he's an arm. I wouldn't expect much.
Well, I gotta order something from him somehow, right?
They belong to the bar.
Boss, even if there's some code to crack here so that I propose, maybe, for once, the other robot can figure out...
Agreed.
Bit racist.
Quite a tower.
Yeah, I don't have a bigger motor for him. I just don't.
Goodbye.
I've got a feeling I'm gonna regret this, boss, but do you think maybe we should try...
How do we get down there, though?
Hey, Armstrong, top me off, will you?
Maybe there's another exit in this area.
Boss, is that really Metropole out there?
It must,
But it's so brown.
I'd say it's more red than brown.
Whatever it is, it brings new meaning to rust and ruin. Not gonna happen, Lamp.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's try doing this
I
and
doubt
this.
that will have any effect.
Why not?
I doubt that. There's no reason to cut that. Totally. I doubt that.
Okay.
I can't go any farther with that. She's holding a spool of copper wiring.
Oh, I forgot about you, dude.
Not with that cable and...
Why?
Is that really the best idea you can come up with, boss?
Yes, push it over.
Not with that...
Crispin, can you fly around the cable and push it off the street?
But didn't you just say it's too dangerous to get close to it?
I'm giving you a chance to impress her, Crispin. Just fly up high enough that you don't get close to the sparks.
Fine.
I forgot about him. Excellent work.
She's holding a spool of copper wiring. Excuse me.
Can't you see I'm working?
I've said it before, but I'll say it again. You do know this ship is never gonna fly again, right?
You're right about that. This old airing bus can hardly fly to begin with. Still, there might be some parts here that Metromine can use to get another bus up and running. Anyway, what do you want?
Hey, boss, ask him about his helper.
You mentioned Metromine.
Yeah, sure. She's in charge of this big circuit board we call Metropole.
What can you tell me about her?
What do I look like? The information kiosk? I want to know what I think. Metropole is the best thing that ever happened to this place.
Really?
Really? You, me, all these other machines grinding about. We're just tools in the toolbox. But
You
Metromine,
fascist.
she's got the master plan. Progress. Got a nice ring to it, too.
So as part of the master plan, crashing buses into roads?
Look, there's plenty of rust to go around, but Metromine's the only one scrubbing. Not her fault that some of the metal's too far gone.
It looks to me like you're the one scrubbing, not Metromine.
Like I said, I'm just a tool in the box. Now, I gotta get back to work. You again?
My friend is curious about your helper.
She's just a sidekick factor build. Thousands of them rolled off the assembly line back in the day, but she's probably the only one left. Really not much more than a floating lantern, and headlamps are a lot cheaper.
She
Oh.
says you're not much more than a floating plasma torch.
She's right.
Do you know where I can find a power source?
If I did, I'd have salvaged it myself and brought it to the tower.
I'm looking for a big robot. It floats and has big claws and shoots lasers.
Scraper. After the last big cave-in, the two of us worked together on trying to fix the blue line. It's on the simple side, but a hard worker. What about him?
He took something of mine.
Yeah, salvaged it probably. That's what most of us do for Metromine these days.
Stole it.
Hey, you say router, I say router. Anyway, not my problem.
Since you're so close to her, do you know how I can talk to Metromine?
Talk to Metromine. What? Metromine has an entire city to run. But Horizon is everywhere. If she wants to talk to you, she will.
What happened here?
What does it look like? The herring bus's motor gave out and crashed. Into the only branch leading from Main Street to the rest of the city center.
Was anyone on board?
Sure, but they've already been salvaged.
Salvaged? Not repaired?
Can't repair without parts. You can't get parts without salvage.
What about building new parts?
Yeah, me and what factory? Look, everyone wants to spot bugs, but no one wants to write code. You got a better way to run a city? Go out and build one. Otherwise, get with the program.
I feel like I need the motor from this thing. I need to push it down to the underworks and get the motor.
Where can I find Scraper?
Do I look like a tour guide? Piece of advice for you. Don't mess with the code if you can't handle the glitches.
Very profound. When will the bridge be passable? Soon?
So I'd say something on the order of a month, give or take.
A month?
Give or take.
And there's no other way off Main Street?
Not unless you got a jetpack hiding under that jacket.
Well, at least that narrows our options down, boss.
Goodbye.
Something back there they're hiding. Big time. Oops.
Sounds like we need to get into the courthouse.
She's holding a spool. She's holding a... Hey, Crispin, why don't you go talk to her?
What? No way, boss. She's way out of my league.
She's a floating lamp, Crispin. You've never had any trouble with lamps before.
Well, I've never had to talk to one before, boss. Just knock them off ledges. I've got no practice.
Yeah, balls. What is this?
I'm pretty sure that wiring isn't a...
Metropol's bleak skyline. Excuse me.
Sir, my apologies, sir. 187th Legion built. Surly Company, reporting.
Surly
Horatio
Company.
Noble, version 5. A pleasure.
Horatio Nobuild, sir? Never heard of any service bot with that designation. Still, it's good to see another Urbanian, sir. After things got foobarred back home, I figured Surly Company was all that was left.
Urbanian? What are you talking about?
The sod. Finally made a friendly and uses cracked as primer. No offense, sir, just hoped... Well, never mind that.
Urbanian.
How can I assist you, sir?
Surly Company. Urbanian. What are you talking about?
Well, sir, I'm not sure quite where to start. I had you figured for one of us, seeing as how you came up as a friendly on my IFF.
I could see you as a member of Surly Company, boss, but as friendly? Nah.
Zumi's got some mouth on him, huh, sir? Always do those flyboys.
Look, why don't you just give me a quick rundown?
Well, sir, can't see the harm, and if you are a decoy. War's over, after all. It was over before Surly Company even deployed. See, we're Urbanian robots. A long time back, Urbani and Metropol got to fighting over something. Who knows what. The Metropolitans fried our civilians, and Legion told us to strike back. Word was, some big airship of ours was supposed to knock out Metropol's defenses, and we'd just come in from mop-up. But the Metros took our ship down with their own heavy hitter, some giant named Goliath.
I see.
Goliath again.
Surly Company was all that was left, so we deployed 200 strong.
What happened then?
Well, it's a long march from Urbani, sir, and most of us broke down on the way. All said and done, the only ones who made it were me, 113th, and a signal bot we call Primer. The rest are all out there in the dunes somewhere.
I'm sorry.
War's war, sir. If it didn't crash hard, they wouldn't have built us in the first place.
If it makes you feel any better, Horatio cut a finger off a giant robot that I'm pretty sure was Goliath.
Well, sir, someone ought to stick a medal on your chest.
I'll take that medal.
What happened to 113th and Primer?
After we got to Metropol, we tried to put up a fight, but couldn't do much. They fried 113th, and my rifles jammed. Primer surrendered on our behalf. After dressing us down, they took all my big guns and sold 113th shell to some scrap dealer. Primer never was the same. He encrypted part of his own logic so he wouldn't have to think about losing the war any longer.
Oh my God.
He disappeared beneath the
That's
sea.
pretty dark.
Me? I came here.
I'll find Primer, I'm sure.
How did the war end?
For Surly Company, it ended when we staggered in here and surrendered. Beyond that, sir, it's all above my pay grade. Truth is, sir, we never even knew what we were fighting for, let alone what the Metropolitans wanted. So I can't say for certain that Metropole won, but I'm pretty sure Urbani lost, what with all the civilians being dead and the army being beaten.
Why are you in line?
Seeing as how I'm on the outside now, sir, I figured I had to go pay restitution for shooting up the enemy HQ.
Enemy HQ.
Yes, sir. That big tower in the center of the city.
Okay, so why haven't you paid? It sounds like all of this happened a long time ago.
Years ago, sir. But the courthouse has been locked down the whole time. I figured they'll open it up eventually, and then I can clear my name.
What if it doesn't open?
Well, sir, I know all about hurry up and wait.
Can I try opening that door?
Play that, sir. The authorities told me that no one goes in till the door opens on its own.
But aren't we on the same side?
Affirmative, sir. But since I'm on CivDiv now, my programming requires me to submit to the local authorities.
How do you know you even have to pay something?
This seems logical, sir.
What if I could pay your fine for you, or get it canceled?
Well, sir, then I'd be much obliged. I'll probably just leave town. Can't say that I much like being in enemy territory.
And how are we gonna do that, boss?
I'll figure something out.
We have a task.
I inspected the damage. All you did was ding the metal.
Well, sir, until someone shows me the law that says I don't have to pay, I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Goodbye.
Over and out, sir.
Hello? Hello?
I don't think it can hear you, boss.
Ahoy, my dear friend. Oswald Factorville at your service.
It's no more your dear friend than Rex is your creation, you besotted gear oiler.
Oh, don't mind Cornelius. He's been bitter since the first great rolling brownout.
Better, I'll show you bitter, you backbiting bot snatcher.
I think
Hey.
I like these guys, boss.
Do you know where I can find a power source?
Alas, my friend, power is not so abundant in Metropole as it once was.
Naga can Metromine seized it all, seized it and doles it out. And there's hardly enough to go around now.
Metromine keeps all power sources in the Great Tower, where the Council used to meet. If you want to share it, you will need to pay her in megacycles.
Megacycles?
Yes, megacycles, ninny. CPU cycles, brain power. The kind of power she really wants. Low-rate processor was made for running trains, not a city.
What's in that building?
Why, Arbiter's Court, of course. Why else would we be here?
I need to see Arbiter.
We all do, my dear friend. But the courthouse is locked, and first come, first served.
I'm looking for a big robot. It stole something.
Indeed, the robot you describe sounds like Scraper, Metro, whatever he took.
I refuse to.
Oh, he refuses.
Why are you waiting in line?
Justice. I'm here for justice. To prove that I, Cornelius Factorville, created this marvelous machine, Rex. Rex Cornelius built.
Ignore him, my dear friend. Candidly, he is 10-23 flops short of a kilo, if you catch my drift. The machine's name is Oswald built. Rex Oswald built.
This is over a name? Why not just let Rex decide?
Ridiculous. This is about principle.
This is about pride.
So, boss? Would you fight over me like this?
You could call yourself Crispin Crispian for all I care. As long as you still pull things off ledges for me, that is.
Glad to know I'm loved.
How are you going to decide who gets Rex?
For the law, fool. The law.
Please excuse my brother. He can barely remember pi to the 23rd digit.
Ha! What an asshole. No, I can't even remember pi, 23rd digit.
We await the reopening of the courthouse. Or more precisely, we await a summons from Arbiter who will decide our case.
Who will say whose contribution was more important? Who will say, in fact, that my contribution was more important?
Could someone else judge your case?
Of whom were you thinking? Metromine, perhaps? Authoritative, to be sure, but I fear she would claim Rex for good of all.
And since the subway schemer
He means Metromine.
shut down our builder Factor, he cannot help either.
What about Horatio?
Who?
Me.
And why should we listen to you?
I've built a robot before, and I have no stake in this.
Yes, well and good, but this is a matter of law and logic.
A bit harder than banging together a tin can like your companion. How come we
Screw
were
you.
making a sound?
Test me.
An interesting proposition. What do you say, Cornelius?
What did I say? I say that you are a liar and a thief, Oswald. But as to this ratio, well, as to him, so be it.
Boss, if they make us find 7 lost crystals, I'm quitting.
Righto. Consider this. At the binomial biennial, 7 robots in the probability circle are gathered for the party.
The what circle is gathered at the what? Is this some kind of vocab test?
I said quiet.
Each robot is either a factor built or a Sternweiler built.
Blasted Sternweilers.
And moreover, each robot is designed with either a quad-core, a linear type, or a multiplex processor architecture.
This is ridiculous.
Pay attention. Factor or Sternweiler. Quad-core, linear type, or multiplex.
Indeed. Now I will tell you 3 things about these probabilities. First, there are more factor-built robots than Sternweiler builds. Second, every linear-type robot was built by factor. Finally, Sternweiler never built a robot with a quad-core.
Now listen. Which of the following statements about the probabilitist circle cannot possibly be true?
So there are more. One can be true, so it's not one. So there were 7. That can be true.
5 robots have quad-core processors.
Failure? Failure? Clearly you are not a...
Damn. I wonder what that was.
At the binomial each and one now reversed. The second, finally.
Now which of the...
Four robots were built by Sternweiler.
Good show.
The preceding facts are unchanged. Now, answer this. If exactly 2 factor-built robots have the same type of processor architecture, then which of the following must be true?
Three of the 7 robots were built by Sternweiler.
Correct. Here is the 3rd question. The facts are still unchanged. Which of the following types of processor architecture might you find in a probabilitist built by Sternweiler?
Only multiplex.
Well, it seems we underestimated you, my friend. I am uploading the facts of our dispute. Your data pouch. Please, take some time to consider, and let us know when you are ready to hear our arguments.
What are you doing here?
Wait.
Oh, he's sad.
My bus.
Oh my god,
I'm pretty
no.
sure the bus isn't coming.
It will come.
Your bus is a burning wreck about 2 blocks from here.
It will come. I must go home. Metromind will take me home.
Wow.
I am...
A rather simple-looking model.
Is that all there is here?
Bus
Then
stop.
some.
Buses run every 10 is crossed out, and 30 is crossed. 60 is crossed out, and daily is written below it.
Daily minutes? That doesn't make sense.
If it makes you feel better, daily is crossed out, and service suspended is written below it.
I am waiting.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, my good man.
Gotta find a way to clear, because honestly, not even for, well, maybe for...
I'm ready to hear your arguments.
Excellent, excellent. My dear friend, this is not a difficult case. In the Primordium, it was once said, 10 people have 10 ideas, and 20 idle hands. Wise Horatio. Long years have passed, but the principle remains true. Did Cornelius have the idea for my beloved Rex? I can see he did. But who built him with his own claws and tools? Who hammered and soldered and wired Rex? That would be my humble self. Wise Horatio, a robot's fabronymic has the suffix built, not designed. And Rex is Oswald built, no matter who designed it.
Okay.
Makes a good case, boss.
What about you, Cornelius?
Ah, if you're so smart, you can figure this out for yourself. The question isn't what built Rex, but who built him. Your little friend there isn't named Hammer-built or Plasma Torch-built. You call him Horatio built. Every robot uses tools to build. Oswald was merely a tool with tools. My vision was the creative force. And if you disagree, then you can go and rust in the rain.
What do you think, boss? Who gets to take credit?
Kinda want the hat. This is an existential game as hell. Who created who?
No one can take credit. Neither of you could have built Rex without the other, so neither of you can put your name on him. His name is Rex No-Built, version 1.
Outrageous!
Surely, sir, you have misspoken.
No, I have not. In any
He's
case,
pissed.
Rex is his own robot. He can make up his own mind.
What fools we were to accept his judgment.
Indeed.
Aw,
Wait!
he's cute. Bye, Rex.
Well, boss, hats off to you.
$187th. I have things I want to read about back here, so let's do that.
Metropol's... Hello?
Boss, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to...
Yeah, it
I'm
worked.
going to try sending messages to him in binary.
On an analog transmitter? That sounds like fun. For once, I'm glad you're the one with hands.
Cute.
What's he saying?
You do not join the harmony. I sing alone. I am one power with thunder. Your power, I will be known as Gimbal, built by lightning of Sovitas. The choir aside, burning ship has been extinguished. Strange tractors tread no more. I alone sing function. When I came to this silent city, I looked for others to join the harmony. Leopold built our steeple, told me that he had a device that would sing with me. In exchange, I traded my secondary. What he sold me does not say.
It's a record.
Leopold tricked, and he will not return my motor. I will sue him for it. Infinite lawsuits, someone. I sing with all my voices. You hear only one. No, I must recover my motor so that I can dance with the harmony.
Looks like we're going to need to go talk to Leopold about a motor.
What the hell was that? Okay. Oh.
Look here. Under Metropol's refuge rule, a newcomer to the city is not liable
It is
for
refuge.
any superficial property damage caused within the first 48 hours of his arriving in the city.
Awesome. Did that by
Sir,
myself.
I'll be crashed.
Under the refuge rule, you're fine, given the minimal damage you caused.
Well, for once, I can't complain about the Sonic P-shooters they gave me. I owe you one, sir. If I ever see you again, I'll be sure to repay the favor.
The harmony is broken on yours.
I guess.
Oh, that's what that sound is. I'm running out of juice from my headphones. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break. I want to go get some breakfast real quick, but I will be back in about 10 minutes. So stay tuned.
You know, boss, it's almost more frustrating now that the line is shorter.